Hello, long time no see, especially on the Nespresso front. I'm here for a very special occasion, which is the Nespresso and Blue Bottle collab, which is kind of intriguing, to say the least. I haven't been on here in a while, and if you follow me on Instagram, which is where I'm more active, especially coffee-wise, you know that I mainly have used my espresso machine right there. This little baby over here, the Breville Bambino, to be exact. And I do want to say a quick mention that I feel like everyone that I follow or used to follow who was like an espresso girly, everyone has kind of converted into actual espresso, which is really cool to see. Personally, I've been loving it. I haven't been, using my Nespresso machine as much anymore, if at all, really. Every now and again, because I still have a couple of pods and I don't want them to go to waste, and I have a bunch of decaf, and every now and again I do have decaf, so it's a good opportunity for me to use my Nespresso, and it's quick, it's easy, we love it, we know why we love it. And anyway, back to why we're here. Today is, I think, the day before it officially launches on the Nespresso site. I did get early access. I was able to purchase it before it's live for everyone to buy on the Nespresso site. And just a quick preface is that I think all you have to do is like sign up for text messages, so I'm not like anyone important at all. I just happened to see it and I was like interested about it. I signed up, I got the text, I was able to go in store, pick this up, and I just had to show my text, and I got myself a box of this. So looking at the box, I see that it's the blend number 1, which means more capsules coming soon, maybe. The origins are Ethiopia and Uganda, which are, I think, pretty good, I would say, for my kind of novice coffee-loving self. That's pretty good. This is a 5 ounce, which I also think is pretty good. We're not getting espresso. It's not a full coffee capsule. It says it has tasting notes of plum, compote, toffee, raspberry, and it is a 4 out of 11 intensity, so it's going to be pretty smooth, I think. So let's brew a cup. Ooh. There we have it. Iconic Blue Bottle Below blend number 1. Looks very nice. It's been a while for my coffee machine, for my Nespresso coffee machine. It's been a while. Wow, instantly pretty good smells coming from this, I have to say. I love that little kind of artificial but still pretty nice crema, and from every coffee pot from Nespresso. I brewed it in this little pitcher. I'm gonna taste it hot, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna make an iced coffee, iced latte, whatever you may with it. Now listen, I was interested to try this one out because of 2 reasons. One, now that I've kind of converted into buying whole bean coffee and grinding it myself and using it with the Breville Bambino, and it's like a whole other experience than I ever did get with an espresso machine. The espresso machine is great because it's simple and it's quick, and you got those 2 great things there. And you kind of do get the variety in coffee with the different different pods that they have, whether that be size, how much it comes with, like if it's in an espresso, a coffee, a lungo, you kind of get that variety. And every now and again, I think Nespresso has their like Mexico pods, Colombia pods, Peru pods that are kind of like deemed to be single origin. But aside from that, I would like to say that the company of Blue Bottle coffee is like pretty legit. It's like if you said La Colombe, or that's really the only one that comes to mind, but in that sort of kind of realm, I would say. So to see kind of this collab is pretty interesting, and it makes me think, like, is this coffee gonna actually taste a little bit higher end quality than any typical Nespresso, which I hope it is, because this sleeve of 10 costs 20 bucks, whereas I could go to somewhere like Phil's Coffee and also get around $18, $20 coffee bean, whole bean bag, and out of it I could probably get like, I want to say 30, 35 lattes, depending how much, you know, I'm making, versus $20 and I'm only gonna make 10 coffees from this. That's a lot. So let's see if the price, the collaboration kind of deems it as that. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Is it worth the hype? What's up with it? Can it bring me back into the Nespresso side? I'm gonna pour myself just a little bit, just so that I can try it. I've got a little mug right here. Smelling it, it smells pretty good. Couple of sips to take it all in, If I were to close my eyes as I sip it, that first sip kind of does taste a little bit more higher end quality than I would say exist from a typical Nespresso pod. Probably not as much as if I was brewing it from a fresh bag of coffee beans, whole beans, freshly grinded. Probably not the same, but it's pretty damn close. It does taste a little bit more, I would say, higher end. I would say so. I like it. I don't have regrets that I bought it. Let's just keep it at that, you know, because typically it is a little bit on the sweeter end. I do get that like raspberry kind of notes. It's good. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is it? I would say it's somewhere in like I want to say almost like a 7.5, 8. Leaning towards an 8. I don't know if it's an 8, but it is pretty good. It is pretty good. I wish their quality was like this throughout. And aside from that, or the price, that's kind of the reason why I've kind of stayed away from Nespresso for like almost a whole year now. It's just that it's just not there anymore, at least for me. Every now and again, you know, once every maybe 3 months, I do find myself kind of picking up a pod and running it through the machine because it's just that quick and easy, and I have the machine, so why am I not going to do it? Should you try it at least once? I think you should. I think it's pretty good. I just wish it wasn't $20 for a sleeve. Like, have I been away from the Nespresso game that long that I had no idea that that's how much one sleeve of 10 pods comes now to? Like, I'm kind of glad I'm not like a Nespresso everyday girly anymore, because that is a lot. I know everything is expensive now because inflation, but that's still a lot. Like, at that point, I don't think it's worth it. But I like Blue Bottle. I'm an occasion Blue Bottle coffee goer, I guess. I don't go as often to Blue Bottle coffee as I, you know, could say or would like to say I do. And I do know Blue Bottle coffee in itself is pretty expensive, and you do get like sort of legit coffee. Like, it's pretty close to like if you went to your local coffee shop, a good local coffee shop. Let's just also mention that in there. It's good. It's good. I would say try it if you can. It is kind of a more higher end experience, I would say. Like, the feel, the smell, it's there. It is like, it really is like Blue Bottle beans in a capsule, in an espresso capsule. It's pretty cool. I hope they come out with maybe some more couple blends, and maybe it's not limited edition as they've been advertising this to be. I don't know. $20 for 10 coffees. You're paying $2 a coffee. That's a little bit a lot, but I like it. I like the idea. I hope Nespresso can, like, at least for the Vertuo, now that it looks like the Vertuo machine is like their it machine, like that's where they're staying. They're not moving away from it because so many people have it now. I hope they go more towards collaborations like this, maybe even La Colombe. I don't know, something like that, a little more coffee, other like known coffee places. Because of course we got the Starbucks pods that you can get at Target and all of that. And that's kind of nice. It's a little bit of a different experience than the Nespresso regular capsules that you can get from them. I would say I had fun trying this out, buying it, testing it out. Now I'm going to make myself a little iced coffee with the coffee. It is a higher experience. I will say that, which is kind of what I was hoping for. So it did meet my expectations. So try it if you can, for the price. If you mainly like your coffee with milk or creamer, like a flavored creamer, syrups and everything, I'll be honest, I don't think this is worth it if that's kind of what you're going for. And and everyone loves their coffee in a particular way, but if that's what you're gonna kind of be doing, I don't think it's worth it for you to buy it. Like that's really it. It's really it. But if you are the typical Nespresso coffee drinker who likes their coffee black in the morning, or maybe just a splash of cream or a splash of milk or tiny splash of milk and a little bit of maybe sugar, I don't know, then I think it could be worth it to try it out. You'll probably like it, if I'm being honest. It's higher end experience. I will just put it at that. Anyway, I hope you liked this quick little review. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.